Hi everybody, it's Paul again. I wanted to talk to you today and do a little show and tell about moonphase watches. I happen to have two of them in my collection. My wife has a couple as well. I kind of like these guys. They're fun to look at. Today is the 1st of February 2026, and I figure that's the best day to set a full moon or to set a moon phase watch because you can center up the moon in that little window where it's visible so that it's fully visible, and you've got it set correctly. Otherwise, you're just kind of guessing because moon phases, if you haven't figured it out, are a little bit vague. Anyway, here is the first of my two moon phase watches. I've only had this one about a month. This one is a Casio, the Japanese company, of course. I think they make these things all over Asia. This may have been made in China or Thailand. I'm not really sure which. But I bought this watch online from eBay at a good price. I think this is about 80 bucks delivered. It came with a plain brown leather strap, which I took off right away and replaced with this Milanese metal mesh strap I had laying around. It had come with another watch, and I never used it. But it looks good with this one. It was a good match. If you look closely at the dial, you'll see the moon phase indicator down at the bottom with the full moon showing. You'll also see two subdials. One of them shows the days of the month, the other one shows the dates of the week. It's a quartz watch, as I said, so once you get it adjusted, you can pretty well leave it alone, unless, of course, you come up with a 30-day month or February, which is, 28 or 29 days, depending. Then, of course, when it's the first day of the new month, you're going to have to adjust the day of the week. Not the day of the week, the day of the month, rather. So that can be a little bit of a pain, but what the heck, that's part of the fun of having a watch. The second one I have is called a Berny. You may never have heard of these. They're made in China, and it is a Chinese company. I got the Berny, I've only had it about 2 weeks now. I got this watch because of the round dial. The Casio has the rectangular face, this one has a round dial. I wanted to have one of each. This was about a $50 purchase from AliExpress. Took about a week and a half to arrive. I put it on a blue alligator or crocodile print leather strap. I think it looks better, brings out the blue of the numbers on the face of the dial. This one is a lot like the rectangular Casio. It's got the same two subdials, one for the days of the month, one for the days of the week. And of course it has that moon phase indicator. And as I mentioned before a couple times now, these are both quartz watches. You can get mechanical moon phase watches. If you're like me, though, you have a bunch of watches in your collection and you like to wear a different one every day, so the mechanicals are going to run down, meaning that every time you put one on, you're going to have to set it. I'm used to that. Again, part of the fun. I like winding them up. I like setting the day. I like setting the day of the week if they have that complication. And of course, getting a good time hack on them. So I'll probably get a mechanical moon phase at some point. I've got my eye on a couple in the different catalogs. We'll see. I'll be back to tell you more about my watches in the future. For now, signing off.